Okay, hello everyone. So this video is going to be me setting up for some things and also some reorganizing. I'm mixing the two things into one video because I don't think it needs to be two. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So you might be able to tell here that I have actually a new like A5 binder, and this is the one that I have. It's like pink and it's pretty cute. I just bought this on Amazon and I actually like it a lot better than the ones that I bought the first time around. These are a bit more expensive. Like I bought this one for the same price as I bought the first two like together, but I think I really like this more, so I think it's worth it. So yeah, so I just bought this one and I actually think I'm going to buy at least one or two more of these eventually. Probably not anytime soon, but I will get to it, maybe, hopefully. But I wanted to set up for some things in here because I ended up putting my Light Sim collection in here, as you can see, but I also put my 1 week collection in here. So I just kind of put like my current smallest collections in here. I think it works pretty well for now. So yeah, but I do need to set up for 1 week. So I need to set up for their newest album that came out. Well, I guess their newest albums. They had their demo album that came out not too long ago, and then also their most recent mini album. So I do need to set up for both of those things, and yeah, so I'll just do that really quick. So there's 8 cards total. I'm actually, for the demo album, I actually already have the cards coming, so I'm just gonna stick these papers in because I'm not going to like write out little fillers for them if I don't need to. So yeah, we can just stick those there. And then yes, I do need to set up for their mini album. I think it's called Planet 9 Voyager. So I wasn't originally planning on collecting the demo album, just because the cards were like not showing up on Mercari Japan, and eventually they just did. So I went ahead and, you know, bought them for both Dongmyeong and Kia. So now I'm just waiting on the Voyager cards to show up eventually, so that'll be fun when they do. I know the demo album cards are really cute, so I'm really excited for those to come in whenever they do. So I have yet to see, I think I've seen Dongmyeong's cards for Voyager, but not Kia. But you know, I also had a very weak moment where I considered collecting Kanghyun as well, which that is something I don't need to do. I don't know, I really love all the members of 1WE, so it's like, I don't know, really hard to say no. I'm still very much a fan of how easy this collection is. I really don't want to like make it harder for myself, so yeah. Voyager 2. So these will just, I guess I need another page. But I think the day they ever do more than 2 cards per album, it'll be rough. Just because I love the consistency they've had so far. So I definitely don't want them to change it. But I'm really a really big fan of their most recent album. So yes, very excited to own it eventually. I really like Universe, the title track. It definitely made me cry, which is not uncommon whenever I listen to 1WE. I get very emotional when I listen to 1WE sometimes. But yeah, so there's that. This collection, hopefully I'll be able to finish this soon. I just want to wait for like good prices, you know. But also, I'm putting new collections in this binder, so I guess they're gonna go before this. But I decided to start collecting 2 new girl groups at that. So at first I decided to start collecting Signature. So I've been very much debating on whether or not I want to collect Signature for what seems like a really long time now. But I just recently made the decision that I am going to. So I have plans to collect Belle, and I love Signature as a whole, but Belle, like, obviously, like, I would consider her my bias, but she is just like, she's the cutest. I love her so much. I think she also like, just aside from her, like, just being cute, I guess, she also just has, like, a really interesting vocal tone, and I feel like she is definitely my favorite vocalist in the group. So I would say I've been a fan of hers specifically since I watched the unit. So yeah, I've always just kind of felt a bias towards her. So yeah, as of right now, I only plan to collect album cards, and I don't know, like, this isn't going to be like a super serious collection. I just plan to collect what I can get. Like, if I can't, like, if I physically can't find all of her cards, that's fine, but I will put fillers in for all of them. And as of right now, she only has 6 cards total, not including like pre-order benefits and stuff. So yeah, that's just what I'm gonna set up for. So I will just make these fillers really quick. Okay, so yeah, I will say her cards from their most recent album are very, very pretty, so I'm excited to get those. She has like orangish hair for this era, and it's like the most, just like the prettiest thing ever. So also the concept overall for the album was very, very pretty, so that was really nice. I will say, I know there's an ID card from their first album, but I don't care to get it. I guess if I end up with it, then that's that, I guess. But just generally, I don't plan to go out of my way to get it. It's just an ID card, nothing really special. So yeah, but I don't know. I'm excited to look around and see what I can find for this. And I'll definitely be like excited to keep up with their comebacks. Hopefully they have more now. I was really hoping that they would have like better overall management with, I guess, Signature debuting. Like, I just figured things would be better, but you know, kind of a long hiatus was a little bit not fun. I know they lost members and stuff like that, but I don't know. I feel like C9 just should not have, I don't know. They just, I don't know, whatever. But I just wish things would have gone smoother for them, I guess, so far. Hopefully things will be better moving forward. I'd really like them to have at least another like comeback soon, so that'd be great. But another new collection, so I decided to actually start collecting Hot Issue. They are like completely new to me group as of like October. So my bias is Yeowon, and I don't know if it'll change. Like, as of right now, I feel like pretty strong bias towards Yeowon. I think all the members are great, and I've just been watching some of their content on YouTube, which isn't normal for me, but I am watching their content on YouTube, and all the members just are very fun, very great, very cute, very, I don't know what else to describe them as, but generally as a group, I like them all, and Yeowon is my bias as of right now. So I'm going to collect her. This also is going to be a pretty chill collection. Hot Issue generally has a lot of pre-order benefits right now, and there's some I actually do want to try and get, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to, so I'm not going to set up for them. I'm just going to set up for album cards right now, and any like pre-order benefits I will have to rearrange if I get any of them. So I just don't want to stress myself out with, you know, trying to get things that I just are not easy to get. So, but Yeowon's, her MMT photo card for their debut album is really, really pretty. Like, it's gorgeous. Also, her MMT card for Icons is really pretty too. Like, generally she has some really pretty cards. I'll like show some of them, like the pre-order benefits. But like I said, I'm focusing on album cards. As of right now, I actually do have her cards from the first album on the way. So I'm not going to make fillers for those. I guess I'll just put the white papers in. I bought them on Mercari Japan. And I just have to find her cards from the second album. So hopefully I can get those, and then hopefully I can get my hands on some of the like pre-order benefits that I want, because I don't know, I guess I'm not going to write fillers out for this. It doesn't really matter. There's like 4 album cards right now, so it's not too big of a deal, but I'm hoping that Hot Issue has a comeback soon as well. And I do believe that they're preparing for a comeback, maybe. I honestly do watch their content without subtitles because I just feel like it's more fun that way. I can just kind of vibe that way, and like I can just use like the bare minimum of my understanding of Korean to get like the vibe that they're going for, you know, like context clues and stuff like that. So I actually find that it is more fun to watch groups content like that because I think one reason I stopped watching a lot of groups content is because reading subtitles and then trying to understand what's going on and like what they're doing and who's saying what is like really stressful to me. So I'm not doing it anymore. But yeah, so those are my plans to collect both signature and hot issue. I'm really interested to see how collecting both groups goes because I guess as of right now they're both still pretty new. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see where everything goes. So yeah, and I do, like I said, I plan to get another one of these binders, maybe even like 2 more, because I feel like they're just like a really nice color, and these rings I think are bigger than the other ones that I have, so there's more space, and just overall I enjoy this more, so I feel like I should be able to like spread out collections more instead of putting them all in like my big binders. So I think that'll be nice. But yeah, that was all I wanted to set up for here. Okay, so next thing I need to set up for is Uptension's most recent comeback. So for some reason I just haven't set up for this yet, but let's see. I have to go all the way past connection. As of right now, I don't plan to collect any pre-order benefits, that at least like full group sets. I just don't have any plans for it. No saying I won't, but I'm not going to set up for them now because no plans. But there's 4 sets, 2 sets per version, so there's 28 cards total. So that's what I'll set up for. I'm not going to write fillers, just going to put in white papers. I feel like writing fillers, sometimes I'll do it if I know that the collection isn't going to last, or like if I'm not going to finish the collection right away. But otherwise, I like don't need it because I know where I want things to go. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've grown out of the need for fillers. I really love Uptension's comeback though. The song and album are really great, so that's amazing. And they have some amazing concepts, so that's really fun. I haven't seen all of the cards for the album yet, just because I haven't really gone out to look for them. But I'm sure they're all cute. The ones that I pulled, I know are super, super cute, so that's fun. So I'm sure like all of them are super cute. But also, I haven't seen any of these cards show up on Mercari Japan yet. I'm not entirely sure why things are just generally taking a longer time to show up on Mercari Japan. I'm not sure if Japanese fans just aren't buying as much or what, but I don't know. I guess I can only be patient because I don't think I'm gonna find these cards like anywhere else but Mercari Japan. So, and I'm not really willing to spend a lot on them. So yeah, I feel like Connection was great because there was usually a lot of sets. I still haven't entirely finished that set yet, but I'm almost there with Connection. So yeah, so that is that, I think. Yeah, that's that for their newest album. Hopefully I can get started on that collection soon, but that was it for, I think, the things that I needed to set up for, so we can move on to something else. Okay, so here we have my girl groups binder. So let's see. I have some plans to, I guess I'm just trying out different setups in this video. Like I just want to rearrange and try some different things because I'm feeling a little uninspired by the way I have some things set up. So what I want to do is I want to try to have more spreads. So I'm going to try it with Brave Girls. We'll see what I can do because I have an idea and I think it will work. So I'm just going to take all these cards out first. Okay, so for Summer Queen, I have 4 sets of cards, and since I plan to do a spread, let's see. I plan to do 4 like going across here. I guess I can move it over so you can see better. I'm just gonna see how it looks. I have no idea how I'll feel about this, so okay, let's go. I will say I do want to be a little bit more creative in the way I store things in my binders now. I just feel like doing the same thing over and over and over again is like really boring. Whatever, I'm gonna fix that later. But I feel like just generally I'd be more interested in trying different things. I feel like I've been doing the same thing with my binders for like literal years. So I feel like it's definitely time to change it up. There's no doubt about that. So we'll see what I can do. Okay. So I do just generally want to try to have more spreads as well, because I feel like spreads can be pretty fun. So yeah, that's why I'm trying this here. And I have 4 sets of cards for Summer Queen and not 3, which would obviously be ideal for this. But I think I know what I want to do for that. So there's that. And these are just MMT pre-orders, and then all of the cards. Hopefully you can see that well. I do need to get more fillers. I think I should have enough, like just generally, I guess I'll leave that there, to fill out everything. But I'm not sure, because I have a whole bunch. I use the same color for my AB6 collection, and I don't need fillers for that collection anymore, so I should generally just have enough, but I'll worry about that later. So then, okay, so for after we ride, there is 3 sets total, so I won't have room for the pre-order set that I have. So yeah, I'm just gonna put these in and kind of ignore that for right now. I will say the thing about the spread that I'm most excited for is just I think all of the cards from the album, I think it's really fun to be able to have them all on the same, I guess, page, if that makes any sense. So, and I really like kind of the 12 setup. I think it'd be really fun to store a group like this with 6 members. But none of the groups I collect have 6 members, so yeah. So there is all of that. Okay, yeah, so I do have a bunch of these fillers, so let me just go back. So there's that one all set up. And I will say I have honestly thought about starting to use like colored sleeves as fillers instead of the paper that I use. But in all honesty, I do not want to spend the money. Like, I think it'd be cute, and I think it would look nice, because obviously a lot of other people do that, but I'm just not sure if I want to commit to that, because I have actually decided to completely re-sleeve my entire collection, and I don't want to use Ultra Pro anymore, so I have plans to switch to using Titan Shield. And so I have to buy those sleeves, and I don't really want to invest in hundreds of like Dragon Shield sleeves just so that my binders can look nice. I don't know. There comes a certain point where I feel like I don't want to invest a huge amount of money in, like, I don't know, just binder upkeep, just because it's not that worth it. I don't know. To me, it's not. So I think there's ways that I can make my binder look nice without having to spend a whole bunch of money on it. So that's what I'm going to do first. And I'm not going to just spend a whole bunch of money when I don't really need to. But I will say, yeah, like I said, I plan to entirely re-sleeve my collection, and I just need to buy like a whole bunch of Titan Shield sleeves, because I realized over time that they are my favorite. I do like Dragon Shield, but I feel like they're expensive, and I also don't necessarily love the way that they look. And I feel like Titan Shield, they are very clear sleeves. The manufacturing on them is super consistent, which is not true for Ultra Pro, which is what I use for most of my collection. and also the Titan Shield are just like the perfect size to fit in binders, and overall I just think they are pretty good quality. So yeah, but what I plan to do for this collection is that when Brave Girls eventually has a comeback, I'm going to just probably just get one pre-order set and put it here, if possible, depending on album details and stuff like that. I don't know, I just don't want anything to be super difficult, but that's just what this page looks like now. It's like a little pre-order page. This is Music Korea for Summer Queen, and this is MMT for After We Ride. So I'm just gonna see what I can do to make this collection a little bit more interesting. I think overall it does look really nice, especially this page, because you get to see the whole collection on one page instead of it being split up into two. So yeah, that's super cute. But I also wanted to try something a little different with my Itsy collection. So just generally, I have a lot of cards for Crazy in Love, so I'm gonna try something a little bit different here. So I'm gonna take all of these cards out really quick. So this might end up looking a little interesting, I'll say, but it's just something I thought of. So I plan to put all of the normal album cards in the middle here, like 6 across the middle row. And then I'm going to put her limited edition cards on the top here. And then I have two, this is a fan sign card, this is a lucky draw, so I'm going to put probably this one here. This one can go here. And then I actually do have 2 more pre-orders coming. They're just in a Neokyo haul that I have not gotten yet, so I'm just waiting on those, and those will go here. So I'll just put some white papers there for reference, and then I put fillers in the corners here. Okay, so what do we think about this? Is this like interesting? I feel like it's pretty cute. Yeah, I think so. I actually think I really like this. It'll probably come together more when I have these 2 cards. I don't remember which ones I got, but I know they're super cute. So yeah, that's just, I'll probably do stuff more like this with my collections, like Itsy collections moving forward, because just for like these albums, I don't really have much for the collection, and I do plan to collect a little bit more for Chaeyoung, so I think I'll be able to do some more interesting setups like this just moving forward. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So yeah, and I also did the little spread thing here for No Bad Days, so yeah. So I also thought of doing, I guess I'm kind of backtracking a bit here, but I also thought of doing the spread thing with my Blackpink collection, because it'd work, I think, at least for these albums and stuff like that. So let me try it and see how I like it. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so there's that. I actually think it looks pretty nice. Actually, if you think about it, this is kind of like the black version page. This is like the pink version page. So I actually think that adds like pretty interesting touch to it. But I guess for these albums particularly, this works. I think it's pretty cute, so I'll probably keep that like that. I'm not going to do anything like that with the album because there's not really much to do with that, but yeah, I think that works. But that's really it for this. I think I might rearrange my NCT collection at some point, but I don't really know how I'd want to go about doing it, so I might not, but we'll see. I have to think about it because I really don't know what I'd do, but I'd kind of want to do something different, but yeah, we'll see. I think that was actually all I wanted to do for this video, so I hope you enjoyed. If you have any suggestions about different setups that I can do with certain collections, you can let me know. It's definitely really fun to see how other people set up their collection, so yeah, definitely let me know if you have any suggestions or just generally like how you set up your collection and stuff like that. I would really like to know. So yeah, with that said, that was everything for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next one.